got deported, bruv.
Yeah. I'm laughing,
Hey, why do we do that, you know? Like, we heard something bad. And then we laugh.
Oh no, to be fair, I'm deep.
It's a coping mechanism.
Yeah, the other day,
It's a coping mechanism.
just was saying how we, like us lot, or us lot, we was having a conversation about how we, like anybody can get, and nothing is serious. That even when she
Don't go and finish this speech.
apparently when she lost her job, I was sending memes. I was like, huh? I said, shit. The thing is, I don't even remember, but I said I probably did that, but I'm sorry.
This guy is not sensitive.
Read the room! Yo, bad man. Or someone was, and you're sending memes.
Read the room, sir.
Listen, man.
Man's coming out Mariah Carey's son, bro.
You mean what?
Madonna's son.
Madonna's son, yeah.
Madonna's son still. Oh wait, where'd you get the top from?
So, fam, you know I sent you, man, the link on Spiritual World, yeah?
Yeah.
But they only kept the link up for an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, exclusive pieces.
Yeah. Fam, but I paid for shipping, though.
How much? Because they're from America?
Yeah, it was free. But shipping was like £12 or something.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's
That's
man.
Wait, so that was free?
Yeah.
Show the black and made by God. That's actually nice still. And SARS, no, man.
No cap.
End it, fam.
These countries now, wow.
Do you know, I was even talking to someone. I was just like, have you even heard of updates from Nige? Like, does anyone know latest news? Anything government related? No?
Nope.
Well, there you go. Social media is selective, you know.
No, it's just that everything starts off for a bit. Everything will trend for 2-3 days and then it just go. And the thing is, it's also the algorithm as well. Like Twitter will release an algorithm that you won't see that anymore. People are talking about Black Lives Matter was on our TL for maybe like a week, and then it just went. But then people were still out there doing tweets, still marching. Bro, this tech company, bro, remember? I forgot what it's called.
I used to watch The Social Dilemma.
The Social Dilemma. I watched a bit of it, but it's like
That's just
you won't be using it, and then just randomly pop up with a notification. Like if they could do that randomly, or if they could notice that you've been inactive for the whole day, you're normally on it.
Yeah.
Well, it'll tell you haven't logged on all day, blah blah blah. That's what it does. So if they can do that, then come on, we know they can do something. It's technology, fam.
Yeah, no, technology is crazy, you know. I think I was watching and listening to one thing, he was speaking about how even the games now, it's got to a point where they track your behaviour, where they get to a point where they know the amount of times you can lose before you give up and leave the game.
I swear.
So, for example, say they know, let's say something like Angry Birds, after 25 attempts, I'm going to say, oh no, F this, I'm going to cut.
Matter.
Yeah. They'll know that, cool, maybe on the 24th or the 25th, I passed this level, so I carried on playing. I think that, bro, is that not manipulative?
You know what?
Bro, that's crazy.
Even playing PlayStation, a lot of the times when I can't get past something, after a certain amount of times where I probably would come off, it'll just like, it will spawn me through that bit that I was struggling with.
Fam,
and I'll just continue. I'm like, oh damn.
You just
you think they're doing you a favor, they're like, got him. You're like, got him, sucker.
You thought? You think you can leave this place? Alright, let's get into it, because even I wanted to talk about my uni. Let's get an intro first.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Hello and welcome to Awon Boyz Podcast, episode 28.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Fam, we're approaching big 30, you know.
We're approaching 30 episodes.
30, boy.
Not 1 week missed.
I'll put it outside.
Not 1 week missed. We're still in here, man. We're still here.
28 weeks running, you know.
Yeah, 28 weeks running, bro.
Over half a year, fam.
Yeah, man. Who would have thought? Look at us.
Not me. Hey. Look at us. Look at us. Who'd have thought? Not me.
Yeah, man. Bro. Episode 28 of Awon Boyz Podcast. Thank you to all the people that's still been watching. Still engaging.
Them that are not tired of us, man.
You lot ain't tired, man. That's good to see. Just pray that God blesses each and every one of you.
Amen. May your pocket never run dry.
Amen. May our pocket never run dry. Amen. Tenfold.
I think very soon though we're gonna have to set up a GoFundMe.
Even
if you want to support this ministry, it can be a one-time donation. Or you can partner with us, starting at £5, £10 a month. You know, if you want to support us.
Hey, I've been seeing like YouTubers do that. You know.
Yeah, no, some people do just for extra content.
Or maybe we could,
we ain't got
start a
that
Patreon.
They don't know what we got in the locker. We working on something, but we need your support. Oh, look at NS No Signals, bruv. They were doing crowdfunding for their.
Radio show.
Not even for the
radio. For their building.
For the studio, innit? And they've met the thing already.
They met it?
I think they've met it, yeah.
I don't think so, you know.
Fam.
It's like a 300k goal, fam.
Is it 300?
Bro, it's like 300, fam. I feel like last time I checked it was probably like 80 something. Yeah. And that was a couple months. That might have been like a month.
I felt like I saw something because they're even doing one.
What, the yearbook thing?
Talent. Nah, they're doing best.
Yeah, no, they're doing best still.
Best, so.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, they're doing that thing still.
I said episode 28 with your host, the Master of Lodge Jr.
Wow, he really gonna keep doing it. I thought we just gonna give it to 2 weeks. you know what he said? I forgot. Sorry.
I've got to remember. I've got to remind you guys, fam. But yeah, man.
Don't be smarting.
Also the waviest, but next, who's next? Are you?
And the thing is, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because he's gonna start crying. It's gonna be like, I want.
Yeah, don't. No. Let me shoot myself.
You guys know what I'm saying.
You know what you're gonna hear next.
You go LLM, I get the I get something, so don't forget, well, we all qualified people. We all get paper. We all get certificates. Okay?
we all get paper.
But it's a boy Akin, you know, child of God, born again. Beloved,
I'm screaming.
Chosen, saved.
I'm getting alright.
No, listen, because usually it's just Akin.
I know it's true. Yeah, no, go off, bro.
I want to carry on without folding these out.
Okay, it's okay. But last but not least.
Debatable.
He's trying to say I'm the least.
True. He's not saying that, bro. Go on.
That's how you want to take it.
He's not saying it, bro.
Maybe shortest.
But why do you let's go bro?
Go ahead.
Are you 6 foot?
Yeah, bro.
Are you?
Yeah.
I thought you never made it. I know, go so you can.
It was him. I didn't say.
So go like 6'2", 6'3", like that.
You man, go, bro.
It's alright, man, bro. Like we're 5 foot gang together. It's alright.
Yeah. Minus me.
But yeah, it's your main, your favorite, the ladies' favorite.
Ladies, huh?
I thought it was a lady.
Okay. Oh, I know.
Is he back?
That's Awon Boyz.
Cut the recording.
That's Awon Boyz, man.
Is he back? Is he back? Is he back?
But yeah, man.
Nobody's favorite. I'm here by myself.
And somebody. Hey. Nah, bro.
But yeah,
oh
man.
my days.
And that's Awon Boyz Podcast for you. So
thank you for listening. Just kidding.
But yeah, man. Obviously, before we get into it, just a quick one. Guys having a nice weekend. Had a nice last week. Anything?
God's on the throne.
Yeah.
Man,
Yes.
he has to be.
Because we in lockdown part 2.
How you man finding lockdown 2.0 so far though?
2.0, yeah.
Bro, I just feel like I'm just.
I don't think nothing's changed.
Nothing's really changed, really. No, but obviously, places are open. You can save more money, Sha. At least probably would have spent money going out somewhere or something.
Look at this guy, saving more money.
Yeah.
How much money do you have?
No.
How much money?
No, because
All of it. Yeah, more money, okay.
because if I was going out, then I'd be wasting.
But you don't go out though.
Yeah, no, but this means exactly. So I'm saving more from not going nowhere. So you know, we hear him, but it's just waking up and not, bro. I think the first time I went out of my house and I went to Lakeside just to go Boots quickly. That was the first time I left my house in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Bro, I've just been at home, bro.
Yeah. I tried to have a day without leaving the house.
Yeah, I wish I could do that as well.
Then my mom came to me and said, "Are you going out today?" Do you know? I already knew which one it is. I said,
Bro, my thing is, there's days that I plan to stay in my house. But
that was yesterday for me. I wanted to just.
They will come and say, "Have you got any plans?" I'll be like, "I didn't."
You about to give me one.
I know you got some.
I know you about to give me one. So what is it? Alright, bro.
But yeah, no, fam. Last week was good. You know. Did you guys go out on Wednesday? The Last Supper. Everyone was going out.
No,
I went church.
You didn't go any.
Oh,
Yeah, we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went church too.
You went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said like that.
I didn't know that you were going because last week.
Oh, what we spoke about before you said no.
Oh yeah. I didn't say no.
I'm not coming.
Oh, you said you weren't sure.
Yeah, I went sure still.
No, I know you love Jesus. Calm down.
I know you really. But hey, what about you? How's your thing been?
It's been alright. So boy, lockdown only started on Thursday.
Yeah.
Bro, not gonna lie, it feels like we've been in it already. You know?
The thing is, we didn't officially come out of lockdown, did we?
For me, I don't even think we're gonna truly be out of lockdown until things are back to normal, innit? Really, innit?
Or what is going to be?
No, but even then, when they
Not
went
normal,
back
as
to
in
the
just like I ain't gotta wear a mask, I ain't gotta social distance.
Fam, that's the new normal.
Bro.
That's our new normal now. Like we were making fun of our neighbours over in Asia. We were making fun of them, but now we've adopted their behaviours.
But what's it called? I think they've got a vaccine now. Well, they're in the stages. But I ain't taking that.
Yeah. What are you hoping to try that out for?
Have you not seen the video of, when them man do it, I'll do it. when you man do it, I'll do it.
If you man do it, then I'll do it.
Go on. I'll dare ya.
I'm screwed.
Listen, let me see some people of trust that I can truly say, okay, this person is not fake.
Look, if my pastor is going to get vaccinated, then I'll follow my pastor. However, my Bible says there's a balm in Gilead. You get me? There's a balm in Gilead that I'll be using. It's been keeping me. You get me?
I'm screaming. But yeah, that's cool. What did you want to say about uni? Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if it's if I'm making a bigger issue of it than it is, yeah. But they've said now, they want to give us a virtual graduation.
Oh, they're supposed to do that for my people as well.
But I don't want to go.
They want to do a virtual graduation, then a physical one later.
It's virtual.
No, but I don't want to. They're saying that you have to even register to attend.
No, but wait, what do you do in the virtual? Did they call your name and put your name on the big screen?
They even said, you'll get an opportunity to show your face, and if you want, you can rent.
Are
they stupid?
Get out of here.
To rent a cap and gown for virtual graduate?
I don't like. I was speaking to someone. I was like, am I being ungrateful? Like, bro,
that's not ungrateful. No, because you want the physical one though.
Bro,
not even them, but you paid the P for it.
Just give me the paper.
No, but I want my graduation still.
How was it?
Just for the picture, innit?
No.
My thing is,
for the gown.
I feel like
I hate still. Because
but the thing is,
it's gonna be like a whole year, a whole class.
Oh no, graduate.
They're not gonna have like graduate proof.
Nothing.
Technically, I'm like that. I ain't. Some people are gonna have be like, oh, dad, mom, I ain't seen no pictures. I don't know. Yeah, she went to uni.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, look, you've got your whole family. Have got graduate pictures here. You deserve to have one there. You're at uni for 4 years. You deserve to have one there.
So it's not gonna be an official graduate picture though.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, but if you have graduation...
What do you mean it's not going to be an official graduate picture? You're a graduate, you can take a picture. What do you mean it's not going to be official?
It's just not the same.
I think that I'll probably, for mine, I'd probably do...
No, but what do you mean?
Bro,
I didn't have an official graduate photo. I didn't take my photo at uni.
You rented it.
I kept the cap and gown, and I got it done. Like, yeah, cool.
After?
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do if I can't do it.
That's what I did.
And I'll just take the paper, innit?
I still had the scroll. And bro, I graduated. I got the cap and gown.
I feel like you should.
I could have taken it in my living room if I had the freaking screen right and the stuff to put it behind. It doesn't make a difference.
I think it's just the pain that university taught
I saw my hand. This is the way you prepare me.
No, but I do think like everyone deserves to have that graduation picture though. Can't lie, man. They suck pee from everyone, man.
It's like one of those little monuments in your life.
Yeah, man.
Little
honestly,
moments that you celebrate.
Honestly, still, I think.
Trust me, man. There's a lot of moments to not celebrate. So there's the moments to celebrate. Like,
no, that's why that's why I was like, because when I saw the email, I was just like, you people.
Nah, that rent in the Capaganda.
Speaking of email, you know what's funny? Got an email from uni, innit? Saying about cool, you were named among people to reach out to obviously see how your post-uni experience is, you know, for graduate success stories. I said, oh, y'all want to speak to me? y'all want to speak to me? If I get into this,
right now.
Yeah, it's get back to me in 5 years. Right now, the story is still unfolding.
In a year, bro.
Yeah, maybe in a year.
Or months.
I said, yeah, cool. I'm honored. I'm honored that my name was actually even before. I said, damn, so y'all effed me there. You remember me? I said, y'all, real because I remember some of my lectures. I don't know lie, man. Like, it's all because I won't lie. I'm only remember 2 of their names that proper. Maybe, sorry, I'm sorry.
That's good.
And I remember another because he was, and this one second, he was just like, he didn't want me to box.
Oh, bro.
He didn't want me to box.
From first year, my personal tutor, bro, I remember like this. I think it was the first meeting or so that we had with him. Right, there was like 8 people, or 8 to 10 people in our personal tutor.
Yeah.
And then I think we were getting to know one another, and then he must have wanted to be talking, and then I was still talking with someone else, and he looked at me and they were just like, we're gonna see if you finish this. I said,
swear. Oh, that's a bit wild, you know.
I said that again. I said, I didn't really. It was just like, we're gonna see if you finish.
Because I'm talking. Wow.
I said, wow. Every year that I complete, I came back to him and I'll be like, oh, but I'm still here, right?
Bro, I said, I didn't want to make enemies in this place, but congratulations. You really hired a new enemy. I'm going to take that role. Don't worry. Me and you are going to see each other.
You're meant to be my partner. If I have trouble, the university has allocated you to me.
So what do I do when my personal teacher is my trouble? But my thing is, though, why do teachers do that? Because, you know how people joke about and say, the teacher didn't actually say you weren't going to make it and stuff. But there's actually a lot of situations, even people who aren't people you would have expected that their teachers have said that to, and they'll tell you, right, their teacher said they weren't going to do this and that.
No, but it's just because they're unhappy. That's crazy. They're unhappy people.
Yes, it's an internal issue, it's a soul issue that how you speak. Probably definitely something wrong where you want.
And they're angry about that.
Plus, even then, from somebody speaking over you, you go to that extreme. It's not reasonable.
You know that when I started noticing that there was things going wrong with me and my university, bro. Anytime I'll be walking past that building, like late at night or whatever, bro. Like when I go on jobs and whatever, I used to go past that building. I used to be speaking in tongues. I used to be like, God, I'm gonna conquer this place.
Wait, when you were going, what building was it?
The engineering building.
Oh, you used to jog?
Fam, I used to jog like.
Yeah, just walking into it. He said, Emmanuel said,
but like sometimes when I'll be jogging past or like coming back from fam, I'll be walking past that building, I'll say every evil word uttered against me. Bro, nah.
Man took it MFM, fam.
honest, I'll be walking past it, fam. Like, it'll be late, so I know no one will be looking at me, but I'll just be speaking in tongues. Bro, like, it was serious. When I met
this guy went through something.
Fam, it was warfare. I said, you be going to fight me? You want to fight me? No problem.
But we used to declare glory.
Nah, honestly, like, and I feel like it's them prayers. You know, like how we were saying that, even the prayers of your mom and whatnot. Maybe you better find a wife like you for that, and your children will prosperous.
I knew you might even speak and me and get pretty catch. I know God hears it. Can you just dash my name too, please?
But honestly, like, it's them, I honestly like feel it's them prayers that kept me, because the amount of times that I was really push me to the edge. Nah, I don't think you guys get it. You ain't push me to the edge, cuz.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like, it really pushed me. There was that day, even though.
Oh, what are you saying in darkness?
Akin, what are you talking about?
Hey, I can't lie.
It be your own people that be your ops, you know?
We haven't had that uni episode, but when we have that episode, yeah,
bro. All I'm saying is
the day that I went, no, because the thing is, yeah, you might say this, yeah, but it's like no one would do what me and Chris saw. Like we were just like we met downstairs, innit? Oh, where's Eman? Like where's Eman? No one's seen him all day.
Oh,
I thought he was out, but then we knock on his door. And then we walked in, yeah. This guy is pitch.
No, Julia, you study drama, I mean.
I think there was candles or something. There was small lights on.
Yeah.
I know that.
You know what these guys were ordering candles. I said, candles on the set.
And then
so now
we just saw, bro. I just saw something under the car. I just lifted. He just lifted himself up from under the car and said, "You right?" I mean, Chris, like, bro, you alright, bro? What's kind of like we even stayed with him to watch a documentary. I think we watched like an animal documentary or something like that.
Hey, there's a scenario that Julia is.
No, but it's on your TV. Your TV is very clear.
I think it was on.
No, I don't trust me. Me and Chris stayed with him in that room like that because as in this guy looked down. I know that.
He was going through it, huh?
I was.
Oh, we know.
I can say that day I was down. You know, I lied. Everything.
I don't miss that key detail. You know what
I know. See, you must not be there. Bro, but yeah. See, he must not be named. But not
let my boy to doing that, you know,
bro. And
something dangerous.
It's really dangerous. That
kind of stuff. Oh, but yeah.
Nah, uni had me down though.
Yeah, no, I can tell. But at the end of the day, you conquered, innit? You all conquered everything that we had to go through education.
Boy,
but you know,
barely. But we got there.
But even then, as we are talking about maybe a broken system, we can maybe move a cheeky segue to another broken system in the world.
It wasn't smooth, man.
Was it not smooth?
It was not smooth, man.
I see the vision. I see the, you know,
we understand what you were trying to do.
Practice this, practice more.
America, man. Let's, you know, I can't lie, yeah. America, that obviously, you know, Trump has been a sore loser over Twitter. All of them things there just causing noise for no reason at the end of the day. Obviously, as we know, shout out Biden and Kamala Harris.
Anti-Kamala.
Camilla or Kamala?
I don't know. You know, it's America. You know the man have done that.
They like to remix.
Boy,
I think it's, you know what? We actually even have your cousins even listen as well. They're in America. So the country done that.
They know.
They know. But yeah, we just talk because that nation, yeah. When you talk about broken systems, that place is divided. That place is so divided.
It's so evident, fam. Like I didn't deep it, but it was literally a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Like until
like the end.
Until the end.
You know what's mad though? Is like obviously Trump has done all of this, whatever, you know, he's said all this stuff, you know, he's doing all of them bad stuff or whatever, said stuff, stupid stuff. But the handling of, like, bro, you know what I saw today, like, they have 10 million coronavirus cases and 200,000 deaths, yeah? And, you know, it's back to normal, like, man not going clubs, you know, like, man not going, bro, clubs are open, strip clubs are open, it was open from time.
Like, I think they've been out of lockdown
They've been out of lockdown for months.
Them man are basically doing,
they're doing what they were doing before.
Let the best man away, you know. Like,
bro, honestly,
if you die, you die.
Bro, that's it.
Swear.
Well,
bro.
I think in some states,
because that's what I'm saying.
Some
states do have some kind of restriction. I know in some states they are trying to re-restrict.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
cases are right.
I remember, wasn't it
California
that opened up their beaches or something like this, and like
I know Miami's been done out. Miami's been done out.
Atlanta, I think I was speaking to
Atlanta's been done out.
Them lot have been going out here for a minute still.
Bro, everything is open.
I don't think they've got a lockdown.
Everything is open, bro, and it is what it is, bro. But yeah, even then, the handling of that kind of stuff, he even quit himself. He came out. He didn't wear a mask when he came out, but you could see that he was struggling to breathe. Fair enough.
He gave the people into White House coronavirus.
Bro, and the thing is, yeah, as well, what's funny is like you've seen someone make so many mistakes. Obviously, he might have done some good things. I don't know the good stuff at the end of the day. I think apparently he reduced unemployment or whatever, but now obviously it soars because of Corona, innit? But you see someone mess up that much, and it's still a 50-50 split.
Bro.
Oh, it's still so close to call. Bro, it was too close to call that. What, Trump was on 214, Biden was on like 223 something, and you needed 270 to win. Obviously,
yeah.
Trump was saying that, you know, it's electoral fraud or whatever.
Stop the count.
Stop the count. Because of obviously the mail-in votes are still being counted. But he told his people, do not use mail-in because it can be fraudulent. So he told his supporters, don't use it. Yeah. And then he's crying because he's not getting votes from it. You know, because they're all waiting for Biden to use whatever in it. But yeah, for it still to be a 50-50 split after too close to call, instead of being like a landslide or something like that, you could just tell the country's finished, man.
I don't even understand their whole electoral system.
Yeah, no, their system's weird, man. There's like electoral college.
Yeah, but they've got to vote for quite a few things. Because they've got to vote for Congress, they've got to vote for
the
Senate. Like, it's not simple. It's actually not simple. Like, even
you can have a situation where Biden's in president, Biden's in the White House.
Yeah.
But then the Republicans dominate the House of Representatives and stuff like that, and Congress. So then it's like, okay, everything I want to do, they're just gonna say no. They're just like, okay, no, just to spite.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
Because a lot of the time the parties will just vote. 90% of the time they just vote with their party. So if Democrats want to do this, and everyone in those positions are Republicans, they're just going to be like, my knowledge on this stuff is limited, isn't it? But
So what was Kanye gonna do?
I think Kanye got like 135,000.
He got votes. That's the thing. He got votes.
All people that vote for him are stupid. Like, honestly, if anyone who voted for Kanye is stupid, because I don't understand why you would waste a vote like that. It's so stupid.
To be fair, I wouldn't say this.
No, look,
Kanye West.
No.
He was called. He was called to be the president.
No, but someone that has.
No. But my whole thing is, I guess part of the whole point of democracy is having the right to express your choice.
No, 100%.
So technically, if they believe that, for them, they thought Kanye West was the most suitable.
Kanye is just a billionaire, though. He hasn't got no experience in anything.
Neither does Trump.
Neither was Trump.
Oh, I got me there.
No, but obviously, at the end of the day, the whole thing is that I can vote freely, so you can vote for whoever you want.
No, that's true. I
guess in terms of democracy, but of course,
a man that just
if we're gonna vote, let's make a wise.
Let's vote responsibly. No, okay, that's what I mean. Let's vote responsibly. But Kanye West, come on. Man.
This is what we're saying. Yeah. What is responsible to you might not be responsible to me. What might be responsible to me might be the interest of my finances, might be the interest of my businesses, rather than the interest of next man's kids.
No,
but do you understand what I'm saying?
No, but did you hear what? Did Kanye even go on a campaign?
Oh, Did you not see that he went on a small campaign and then I think he just ended up ranting like he just went off.
And now niggas
he went off the road and he started talking about like how he's the elected one by God or something like that.
And that's who we want to vote for. Okay, man. Or whatever, man.
But let's keep praying for him, man.
No, of course, 100%. But if
he's not our brother in Christ,
but that's someone I'm not voting for though. I can't lie. He goes on too many wild rants for him to be your president. I'm so sorry.
You're just a little bit.
So sorry.
A little bit unstable. You know, everyone's a little bit unstable. Trump's a little bit unstable.
But yeah, man. I said
when Trump called the thing the Kung flu, and the Wuhan virus, the China. I said this guy doesn't like peace.
Bro, I said this guy. That's something you gotta learn how to hold your mouth.
Man said Kung flu. I said nah, bro. That's not. I said you're a politician. Y'all meant to be.
The thing is, yeah, like I think there was even. I think I must have told you guys before that there must have been a news article that I saw that one Chinese representative from their side, yeah, must have been like, oh yeah, they're hoping for Trump to win the election so that America can continue to demise the more.
I'm screwed.
Like,
bro, they were fooling.
Fam, underneath that leadership.
I'm even so happy because even then I was a bit. Honestly, I was just deep in
Another 4 years of Trump.
Yeah, the fact that it's going to be divided. Yeah, now I just want to see what the people are going to do, man, because it seems like either way there's going to be like an uprising or some sort.
Fam, they boarded up, like they've been boarded up.
It depends, and the thing is, just like
and not because of coronavirus. Imagine
if Trump won, then there'd be uprising from blacks, all of these other people that don't support him.
Yeah.
And then if obviously now Biden's won, these Make America Great Again, these Confederate flags.
Don't be scared. The KKK.
Abundant, man.
You know what's,
y'all know where I stay.
I think it was Donald Trump Jr. tweeted something like, 70 million. Did he say pissed off? Or I think he said pissed off Republicans and not one. Basically, there's been no damage and there's been like riots and stuff like that. Like, someone was just like, are you trying to compare losing an election to years of racism? Police brutality.
And even that's the president. You still call him the president, but the president's son. Fam, and man, I'm talking about how
that whole household, they have no home training.
I'm screaming.
They have zero home training. When Melania, whatever her name is. Hold on, like. So, has she got kids for Trump though?
I don't know, but apparently there's a conspiracy theory that
she's trying to get divorced.
Apparently there's one that they switched her still.
Oh yeah, I heard that one still.
I won't lie though, I've been tired of conspiracy theories. They're jarring.
No, they put up like 2 pictures of the known Melania and the current one, and then like some differences.
What was someone trying to tell me the other day? I was just thinking, this is bullshit.
Bro, the Illuminati was active for years, bro. That conspiracy theory, I still think it's true.
Bro, I still be seeing the understood the triangle. I get scared.
Nah, but even with that, people think about, there's one secret society we all know about. Not so secret, then, is it?
Bro, that's it. Gosh, that run this town song when they were doing the crying.
Don't do that in my house.
Someone was telling me how the whole Biden's gonna win, and then Trump is gonna expose the whole conspiracy or the what is it? For like
everything that's going on.
Yeah.
No, but you know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised that guy's a loose cannon, man.
I was just like,
but they would have snapped his ass, man.
Trump is not game about a fight. I'm telling you, man.
Bro, I can't lie though. If they stream kicking him out of the way, I'll watch that.
Come in with bailiffs. You gotta go.
Biden ain't wasting time though, boy.
Oh no, fam. Yeah, he had like 24 hours or something to implement. So, like, Biden's got the power now, to some degree. But I mean, do I say well deserved?
Oh, just the You know, as I said,
Well,
it's the lesser
in a
of
sense,
two.
like
The lesser of two evils at the end of the day.
In the sense that you won the election, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
it's deserved, isn't it?
I was listening
Takes a lot to win an election.
what's this guy's name on Daily Show? Trevor Noah.
Mm.
And it was just like, fam, it's actually, he was like, he was amazed to hear Biden speak like an actual normal president would speak, like of all the speeches that Donald Trump has given in the past 4 years.
Oh, yeah. Real. Sometimes he's actually giving. He's just thinking, president of the United States. Like, I'm sure I could give a more professional speech.
On anybody.
Even when he started calling, was it CNN? He started calling fake news.
Like, man, would you think that a president will be live or on Twitter, like?
He
got Twitter fingers.
You know what's funny as well? It's because the funniest thing is that when you're the president, they take over the actual president's account, innit? And then they clean up and did everything. Bro, he just used his own account. He just said, I'm using my own account, and that's it.
Yeah.
And he just talks rubbish.
He said, POTUS, I don't need that.
And bro, he just talks on his own account. Like, I want to know what his what's it? Bio. I want to know what it's gonna go back to. Unless he leaves it as the 45th president, but I want to see where it goes back to, man.
They already kicked him. Like, I think there's like a so once you become president, stop it.
Oh god.
So I feel like Obama and like I think it's like 4 or 5 presidents before, they're part of like a group.
Oh yeah, there's like a
collective of presidents, and they already said that.
Let's say,
Trump ain't got the invite. Like,
because I think, I heard about that still. Because even once they may have not necessarily got along.
Yeah,
that, there's a camaraderie.
Yeah,
because like only you can really know what addicts that. You don't know like relate to because not everyone's. It's not like you were a stockbroker, I was a stockbroker. Only one person at a time was the president of the United States. So there's that one common thing, kind of like how the church should be. You know, we have one common thing that brings the church together. But that's a story around another day anyway. But literally.
Damn, so I think I was reading the article because I think Obama's a billionaire, you know.
Bro, probably. Oh, I think
billionaire.
I think he's close to.
Damn.
Because fam, there was something that
presidents only get paid like $400.
No,
bro, politics it's not about being the president. It's not about being the prime minister. Your earnings after is the real cash, bro. Even Gordon Brown. He wasn't.
Tony Blair, after he was president, he done a tour.
Prime
Minister. Sorry, it's American. Doesn't matter. Forgive me. That should be.
Nice save.
Inside.
So what? I know.
So, Tony Blair, after he was prime minister, I think he gave a talk at Cambridge University.
Taking bags.
Bro, bags. That I feel like the figure was definitely over 100K.
Damn, you chased the bag. I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you do this prime minister stuff.
But I can learn.
Damn, it was definitely 6 figures. Like,
damn,
bro, just for
I'm talking about
an hour talk. Damn, and that's what I was reading in the article that Barack. I think he done like 2 talks or something like this. And
he's probably getting triple.
Bro,
triple.
I need to find that article, but because I don't want anyone to.
And the worst thing is, some of them will speak for an hour or less.
That's what I'm saying.
So they're basically making
Barack that is out in the Bahamas, just chilling on the. He's just live.
Billion though.
Nah, definitely because he's even got a book. He's got a few.
No, but when you say millions and mad to billions,
he's on his way because obviously them man do business as well. Like them man will have business.
It's probably one of them people that you definitely want to have in your connection.
A link
to the side, man.
Barrett, go connect.
Honestly.
Hey, thanks for connecting. I want to be a president one day too. Any advice?
Honestly, but obviously with that being said, just before we move on to the next thing about America, where do you guys think the church should stand when it comes to politics? Should we keep our mouth shut?
I don't think you should keep your mouth shut per se.
Bastards.
Alright, go on, AK, go on, flow.
Loading.
Nah.
Loading.
I know. Why? What's wrong with you?
Alright, AK, go, man. Jarring, man.
You gonna make me drink my water, man.
Let's get a hat. Sorry. I can't see you want ice with that.
Stop. This guy. Cool. I don't think our job isn't to implement the laws. Our job isn't to force the law or whatever. But we are meant to participate. We should have an involvement. We have a say, so we have a voice, so we should use it, of course. So then we see these are principles that are aligned with the Bible. These are principles that are aligned with how God wants things to be, and we should push to make those things happen. Whether it happens or not is out of our hands, but we should still use our voice. It's just kind of like, okay, we see someone's gonna come and he says, I want racism to flourish, I want all these bad things, and we just go, Christians shouldn't be involved in politics, so we're just not gonna vote, and we're just not gonna get involved. Nah, of course, be involved. What you see, try and discern the most just and the most righteous principles that will be implemented. But it's not about forcing things to happen. Like somebody's gonna win in it. So it's not saying that because you voted for a thing is a problem. That's another thing as well. Getting aligned with a politician or a political party. Of course, you can have one that you prefer, but at the end of the day, like people are gonna say Jesus is king. God is the one on the throne. At the end of the day, they say God bless America. They don't say
He did.
They don't say Trump bless America or Biden bless America. They say God bless America, and there's a reason for that. In God we trust, right? So at the end of the day, God's the one who is sovereign over everything, but we still need to do our part. My whole thing is just being overly sided with a political party, because then you now go to put in your own preference over God's will. Of course, the church should be in prayer for God to show which candidate may show that is God's will for this country or for the future. And then regardless of the result of the election, then you just vote that let God's will be done for this country, regardless of who's, someone could have voted for Trump but then Biden won, somebody could have voted for Biden but then Trump won, but it's like, okay, cool. God, anyway, nobody can come into authority without God allowing it. So it's like, cool. This person is in the authority. I didn't vote for him. But at the end of the day, my prerogative is for God's will to be done on earth.
So what would you feel like God's will for Trump in office was?
Trump didn't win this time, bro.
No, before him. I think he meant before.
For this past season?
Mess up and show how great Biden is.
That's very expensive.
I don't know, but even then, you could say that to an extent, maybe to show the cracks underneath. I guess people, a lot of countries in the West will try and show, this great, blah blah. Trump showed beneath the surface and in the hearts of men that America was actually divided. Some people say he was the cause of the division. At the end of the day, he only really allowed people to show what they really had. And I guess that shows, okay, we actually have a lot of healing. We have a lot of America, and not just a lot of countries, but America's really, they've got a lot of healing, a lot of growth, and a lot of understanding that needs to come between multiple sides of the country, because there's so many disenfranchised communities. There's so many communities that have been hurt, that have been pushed to the side, and in the other communities they've always kind of been the ones who have the power. They've always been the ones who have the best side of things. They kind of feel like, giving those people who haven't had it a chance is taken away from us. But it should be that I want my brother to be just as well off as me, even if it means I might have to lose a little bit of comfort. Yeah, but I feel like the church should definitely have an involvement, but it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't side with.
It shouldn't necessarily side with a political party, but should push for a. End of the day, your program should be that God's will be done. So yeah, how you come to that conclusion, I'm not 100% for you. I'm not a prophet, but yeah.
Okay. If you say so. We'll take your word for it.
What did you want to say anything?
No, it's only because that during this period I've been seeing a few men of God.
Oh, brother.
And openly express their political views. And I'm like,
That is, I think, like what you're saying was that itself is dangerous as well.
Because
people, you have influence. There's some people
they're influencing other people.
If I'm a leader of a church, I'm a man of God with influence. If I say, I'm voting for, of course, not everybody will, but I'm saying this knowing that there are people who, because they know I'm going this way, they'll go this way. I think I remember listening to Pastor Joshua Sermon one time. He was speaking about how you need to be careful when you get to a certain place of influence that you're not making mistakes, because it comes to a point where people start looking at everything you do as a move of as like what God is doing, even your mistakes. And that's why I say it's important. So imagine now, I'm doing something in my flesh, but it's a mistake. People are not going to follow it. That's why when you know you've got into that place of influence, you need to be careful, because like people are going to see me making a mistake and they're going to think, rah, God is moving this way because Akin is doing this. When no, so these people like that, they should be very aware, and they should be very wary about being so open with their political stance.
100.
It's very important.
I just feel like, fam, it's a scary time to live in, like because fam, people are so fickle nowadays in terms of having a mind of yourself. The ease of influence in this day and age.
Yeah, influencer.
Because even President Trump, like, just by him being on some people's TL's TV screens, they're listening to what he's saying 24 hours a day. Some people are looking at, like, they might not even have, you can say that they might not have evil in their heart or anything like that, but just by blind ignorance, they can listen to what you're saying and they'll be like, oh yeah, what you're saying is the truth. Let me come and vote for him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're easily swayed.
I feel like everyone's just a bit too easily influenced, and it's like we need to start having a mind of our own. I know most of us do, but actually, maybe I do kind of think maybe it's more the minority.
That's the guard your gates, isn't it?
Yeah, like it just seems like everyone can be influenced somehow.
Everyone is influenced.
Yeah,
discernment.
But I think like everyone, I think we gotta be using discernment and deep in, like, are we doing this for us, or are we? Do we believe in it? What we're doing? Like, you just gotta ask yourself why.
Yeah, I think as well, like, boy, I don't know, man. It's just techie, like, because even as well, like I saw one thing. It was speaking about how the problem with part of the church in America, or the evangelical church in America. Yeah, got there in the end. Satan, you tried, but Jesus said no.
I got bishop anything.
Yeah, like they're being so engrossed or so obsessed with seeing like biblical principles invade the country that you're not letting those principles actually permeate. So obviously it's like we're so focused on just having someone who will come and put in laws that
stop beating that microphone
that are in line with the Bible, but it's like, okay, but end of the day, regulations and laws never change anybody. It's the change of the heart that will lead to a better country. Because I can put in these laws.
Say that again. What?
Regulations and laws, they won't change anybody. They just change what the law is, But it's the change of the heart. It's the change of the heart. It's hearts of men that will actually truly make a difference. So, yeah, I think that's important. And as well, someone pointed out something like, for example, in the olden days or in the biblical times, the prophets influenced the kings, and a lot of the time turned the kings to God.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like they're just there to serve the kings, or they're there to serve the leaders.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's so funny, because I saw a picture of like one pastor's son, and he works within like Trump's campaign or something like this, and I'm just like, if you've got a man of God, supposed man of God, within this political party, what influence are they having on the candidate. Now, like, what should be there? I'm trying to phrase this question now. Like, what should be the goal of this said man of God in that political party?
I don't know. He's just a worker, right?
He should be influencing that person towards God or for God. I think you need to just take a look at examples like, for example, Daniel. The whole thing is you should be ready to speak this truth onto the person unfiltered, even if it costs you your head. So, for example, John the Baptist. It's true.
But even then, just quickly, I kind of think it's just that it depends on where he is. Because if he's a photocopy guy, he might. Like, you know, he might have one chance in it.
I think this guy's position was like he was representing evangelical church.
Okay, I can go because you're basically on the long game now.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying that. For example, Daniel was in Babylon,
yeah,
and he had an influence over the king. Even at the time where they tried to stop him from praying to God, he still did. And then he got thrown in the lions then. But then after, obviously, he was delivered. Praise the God of Daniel, innit? Cool. John the Baptist, he spoke the truth to King Herod, regardless of whether it pleased him or not. Obviously, eventually he got his head chopped off, but
yeah, I kind of like my neck on my head.
But even as well, like even Jeremiah, he spoke the word of God unfiltered, and he went through a lot too. And it's like nowadays we have people who just want to speak. You know, it speaks about how they'll seek out people who will just who will speak what their itching ears want to hear. And now we kind of have people who are, it's like they're speaking to people what they want to hear, but it shouldn't be about what you want to hear. It's about what you need to hear, and that's what we need. We need people to stand up and actually do that.
Yeah. You know what's funny as well is the fact that you said that he was a representative of the evangelical church. So, well, I can't lie. You should be able to speak to him how you should speak to him, like, because if he's the representative of that, I think that's a lot different to being like a secretary or something like that. It's like two different things.
But I think it's like, would you see your role as just a worker, or would you see your role as an intercessor? I guess in that aspect, because
it should be both, to be honest.
It should be, but I feel like one outweighs the other.
Yeah, no, I probably, if we're being honest, depends on their relationship with God, to be honest. But you know, I think it just depends on what they're doing in it.
Because like as you were mentioning, like even with like Yes Men, like Trump, that article that I put in the thing, Trump fired that defense secretary Mark Esper or whatever, and now he's basically, what Trump's doing now, he's basically exited everyone out of his campaign or his circle that is coming against him. And apparently this Mark Esper guy, he's even a replacement for someone who went against one of the decisions that Trump said, and now this guy has come against Trump again, and he's just replacing him. And I'm just like, if this is meant to be a democratic system, why is it that it's so easy for the leaders just to do what they want to do?
I don't even think they're even running they're not even running the country themselves, to be honest.
But
like, bro, the president's not running the country. Like, he's the face guy, but bro, there's definitely people in the background. No, but honestly,
the unknown.
There's no way, because even then, when you're the president, obviously you're the face. You still got, bro. You're the president, yeah, but you've got to go through Congress and the Senate to pass some bills. Bro, there's people in the background.
Did you mind watch Scandal?
I did. I was gonna say, what is it?
B613.
There's a B613, bro.
I saw the tweet. I saw the tweet.
Yeah, we said everything was yeah. No, but honestly, I don't know if it's good. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory.
Go watch that.
But I honestly think that the president's not the most part. There's people behind him. There's so many people that are involved in these decisions, man. No, one person can't make the decisions.
I think with policies, it just comes to the fact where you're not the one who funds your whole campaign. People have an investment in your campaign. People invest in your campaign, and it's kind of like now you get into office and it's like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
And the thing is, you can even see that in the UK as well.
Yeah, it happens, bro. Everywhere.
That's why I bet people got the coronavirus contracts. Yeah. Bro, people that donated to the campaign, they got coronavirus contracts.
What do you mean coronavirus contracts?
No, for them to do the PPE, vaccine, all of them kind of, them stupid millions and millions, because they either donated or they're friends of the campaign.
Same way, for example, if there's a contract for maybe, say they wanted to sell like a train line over to someone. I've invested into juniors and he's the prime minister. I'm like, bro, that contract, yeah, we're gonna need that, yeah. Cool. Yeah. And it's kind of like, ambassador, like, you owe me.
Yeah.
Okay? So now, for example, you want to put in a law that I go, nah, I'm not really happy with that. So yeah, bro, I'm not really. I'm not really feeling that still, you know. I'm 100 million likes still, you know. So you're gonna have to make a decision, brother. And yeah, that's why it's kind of like. It's weird, man.
Yeah, man. Well, at the end of the day, politics. Money trumps everything.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
money trumps everything, man.
Money's the only language that these men understand.
It's the only language, man. Money and power. If you have money, you have power. You're untouchable, man. That's it.
Money's like the 21st for these people, for secular world or whatever. Money's like the god. Everyone just it's like okay,
you're untouchable, man.
For them. Money is like the end, and the means are justified if you can get more money. And it's a bit sad because it's like, oh, you did this, or that was a bit unethical, but well, we need more money. We got money. So yeah,
I got money now.
I just hope my husband we can find some more money so he can be free as well.
Oh, he go to jail. Biden, Trump, come on, he go to jail. He go to jail. I don't know. Don't worry, just start praying for him. That he meets God in there, he meets Christ in there because that's all he needs. He just worry about his salvation.
You know, we'll see what happens with it, bro.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. They got him.
They're creating mini movies. So, you know, as Kev said, he's innocent, man. Free as bro.
I think last question for this political thing from me. What would you guys say would qualify to be like your president or prime minister? Like, what things would you guys look for in a man or political candidate in this country or America, whichever one? Who would you want to represent you?
What, as an actual person?
Yeah, like not
or just
like
an
ideal.
Yeah.
Just give a couple quick fire.
I was saying that no.
There's no man qualified.
right now, no. Like, it's just like damn. It's like when you have a packet of already salted crisps and salt and vinegar left. It's like, bro, I don't really want any of these. I'm hungry.
Make Denzel president. I'm telling you, man.
I'll go with that.
Make Denzel president.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, just give like a couple quick fire ones.
So someone who is what's the word? Someone who's got a mindset on actually bringing the country together rather than being divisive. I feel like Trump was very divisive.
Well, the first thing he said was build a wall. So you know,
build bridges rather than build walls. Yeah, someone who's end of the day has an interest for all. So like, how am I going to rule a country? But I've only got an interest in one side. Someone has an interest for all the people. Of course, you know that you can't please everybody. If God can't please everybody, then you can't either. But what's the best interest for the country as a whole? A lot of the times, people have their own agendas and just try and put them in. And the sad thing is, though, a lot of the things that we look for in the ideal person, they won't be elected. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because if someone came in and said, listen, I'm just going to do everything that's right, I believe is right and what's best for this country, they're probably not going to get voted in because there's a whole other side of people who's like, I don't really want you to come in and do what's best for this country. I want you to do what's best for me. And they're the ones with the money. So, yeah. But along those lines as well. And then just in terms of like I see what's their views on like race neutral policy, dealing with those things, religious freedom, even the school meals, bruv. Because we're not gonna have football players having to beg you to be feeding children again, just really. But at the core of it is someone who's actually trying to unite rather than divide, and then implement ethical standards in the country. Yeah. But it's a lot. It'll probably take me more time to think about it and actually go into it. But yeah.
I agree with you, Akin.
Yeah, I'm right.
Nah, only probably like a person that's a leader. that actually knows how to really do it. You know,
rally the troops.
Yeah, rally the troops, like get the country going. Like,
you can fight for family. You can fight for country.
Yeah, like a good tool, like someone that knows how to get. Because it just seems, bro. You got Boris Johnson starting and go out. Saying don't go to work, go to. I need someone that's gonna tell me stay at home.
Julia's looking for a Meridio. No comment.
No, but the thing is,
I'm not listening.
man are stuttering while doing big. Obviously, it is hard times in that. But
speech problem.
yeah, no, 100%. But what? Go to work. Don't
look at me.
I was screaming.
See defensive. What? I'm looking at both of y'all.
Yeah. But yeah, but just as a last.
What about you?
Oh, yeah, you know, chime in.
Right now.
As if he's not the one who wants to
No,
do history.
you ain't got no fault on it. You just asking questions.
I'll probably say
Buhari.
he's a bad boy, Akin. Right, very bad.
Buhari's a boo-boo.
He's a Nazi boy.
Hey, no way, fam.
I guess I would want someone who's proven in the little things before he comes to the big stages, innit? Like someone who's had experience of leading. Someone who's had experience of leading people and actually coming through on their actions. Because bro, Trump's not really a leader. He's just managed to.
But someone, I think apparently, obviously he said he got a small loan of $1 million, but apparently it was bad. No, it was more than, bro. Apparently it was something like 60 million, you know, from his parent or something, like, from his dad or something like that.
Swear,
bro.
Even that small million.
No. That small $1 million is not really for me.
If someone was to bless me one bit, you
go see the difference.
I'm coming back.
You go see how my life is changing.
It's not that 30 million. You will see my team.
Somebody shot at
But
bro,
yeah, like in terms of
Bye-bye,
a representative, I would want someone who actually represents my philosophies and my ethics, essentially as well. Someone who's able to speak my language, not necessarily your because I don't even speak that.
I don't know your language.
Someone who's able to relate to the people, you know, like not someone who has to have like a guide to show them through the hood, you know. Like, I don't. Is it too much to ask for someone who's come from, you know, from nothing and then just works real hard? Because that's our story. We get that. We've come from nothing and we've worked real hard.
It's hard because then obviously that would be nice.
It would be nice.
Here's an issue. We've got another side of the country who didn't come from nothing.
Yeah.
Might have still worked hard, but I don't want to see you. Like, nice story for a movie, but we don't want you. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then at the same time as well, humans have this kind of nature where they do this. One thing I always said I'm wary about for the future, we do this. So people speak about the crab in the bucket thing, innit? Mentality.
Crab in the bucket, yeah.
But then you got this whole.
Very good album. You guys should listen to it.
Shout out my guy Nino with the DM, man. I'm at the DM sections, my guy. Alright, now, but back to what was I speaking about? Yeah, no, people have this mindset where they get out of coming from nothing. And I'm like, oh, I'm above the BS.
Yeah.
So people just want to rise above the BS, but they don't want to draw other people out. But my whole thing is, you just want to get out of the struggle so you can say, oh, I'm not in the struggle. Like, that's not my struggle anymore. But it's like, I want to change the struggle. I want to eradicate the struggle, minimize the struggle. So, yeah. But hopefully someone who actually has that mindset where it's like, oh, I come from nothing and I want to help others. Someone like Marcus Rashford. Maybe not him to be brand new stuff, but the same mentality where he knows this is how I lived growing up. And I'm not going to say just because I'm a football player making this amount, X amount a week, that, kids aren't.
It's not my business.
It's not my business. I got.
But that's how it starts, though.
Like some people have the mindset like, well, I got through it, so y'all be alright. But it's not, okay, you got through it, but you knew how hard it was.
Yeah.
So help others. You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's how some of these politicians do like within their local communities, wherever their reach can expand to, and then they get picked up by a political party, but then that's when they start polluting them.
Yeah.
It's a shame, Shaq.
But yeah, no, let's move on from politics still. But it's just a quick disclaimer, yeah. I think man on the TL were talking about heartbreak and situationships. Man said, one guy put, life is so funny, but one time I walked to campus at like 1 a.m. just walking, and I bumped into a guy and he was on the same vibe. We just sat on a bench for 2 hours sighing.
Wait, 2 hours. Sign a stranger.
Someone then added him, said, "Oh, I'll never forget the day you came and signed EE. Fam, you didn't say a word for like 30 minutes."
Was in E as in
the first shop. One of his friend's shop. So say I came into IKEA back in the day, yeah, and I sat where Iman was working. I just didn't say anything for
30 minutes.
Man said heartbreak had me screaming in the middle of the road.
I'm gonna lose it. I hate that. You know, sometimes I read these stories or something. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm happy I haven't experienced heartbreak.
Bro. We don't talk about it. Shut your daddy mouth.
Shut up. Shut up. Is he experienced heartbreak? I mean,
shut your daddy mouth. How did you do that?
Because of me, I won't lie, like, the world was like, I know I haven't experienced heartbreak because of other people. I ain't experienced. I've been disappointed. I'm not serious disappointment.
Yeah, serious disappointment.
I know when you was gonna do that.
Like serious mental.
Heartbreak.
Serious
like,
mental.
I've seen situations. There's my name. They cry like, "Love's supposed to be smooth." I'm like, cool. Like, never that. Oh, I've seen.
Hey, no, do you know, it's even insensitive of us laughing.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior, what you doing, man? Why you laughing? Why you doing?
Oh, he's experienced heartbreak. He's not being sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
But we ain't gonna win into that.
It's like,
alright.
He bounced back.
I bounced back. We're winning now. We be back 3-2.
They had us in the first half. But I think, yeah, like, heartbreak is serious, though.
Heartbreak is serious. I don't think I've done.
I think heartbreak for males is underestimated.
Yeah, bro, it is very underestimated.
Obviously, with women, I think it's more spoken about, innit? So
I finished this just with too.
Hey, chill.
Very sweet kid.
Not you people, though.
It's you people.
Don't come and start talking about people on the pod, bro. Can we focus on the podcast?
Look where lockdown 2.0. You better go and buy your bike. That's why I'm just gonna buy your bike.
Better keep the mouth quiet.
But yeah, that can be done for another episode.
What situationships and heartbreaks.
Yikes. But as we're on the topic of America, I just wanted to speak about, Chicago. You ever been to Chicago before?
What's this Chicago now?
Fam! Let me even search the stat. I think there's been around like 200 deaths this year. As in, like, gang crime, gun, boss gone.
Look, my mum told me, she said, if any one of our children, she's only got 2, me and my sister. She said, if any one of our children goes to America, she will not be able to sleep until we come back to the UK.
No, honestly.
But I was like, bruv, is the UK even any better, bruv?
Oh, no.
No, we are. But Chicago, bro, most of the deaths in Chicago are unsolved. The unsolved murders, most of them are unsolved.
Most is more than 50%, bruv.
Yes, most of them are unsolved. And even then, so this
He's looking that's a bit far.
I thought maybe you're just gonna say something.
No, bro, most. I was saying to Akin just before. There's obviously King Von, rest in peace. Obviously, he's an up and coming rapper. Just died. Got
to be fair, when he got killed,
but he got killed in Atlanta. But he had ops in it. He's from Chicago. Some people say, he did do some bad stuff in his day, People did say it's karma or whatever, or he's always been mocking other people's deaths, and it's crazy still.
I don't really know the full story, so correct me if I'm wrong, but did he not entice it?
No, well, they were having a fist fight. There's CCTV that shows it anyway. So he was having a fist fight with another gang his gang wants to another gang. Then they spill out to the club. Just then, the front of the entrance, someone just come around, pop, shoots him.
In a pandemic, in the club.
Yeah, it's crazy story.
First of all, chill, because they make it sound like, oh, he deserved that.
No. But no, obviously, so that's happened, obviously.
Is it a pandemic?
No, obviously, but yeah, no, I just wanted to.
I mean,
to talk about it. To be honest, I think it's a bit, it's crazy still that so many people.
you guys know me. I'm in love and not a fighter. I just don't understand why everybody can't just love each other, you know.
Oh, bro, people got ups, bro. The man, and that's the thing. It's same as here. Like you get born into a place where you don't even know, bro. Most of these youth shit, they don't know the beef they're beefing. They don't know why they're beefing another side.
Council put you and your mother inside this house. You have now said you own the postcode. This postcode doesn't know your name. It doesn't know your name, and you're fighting for your postcode for why? No, tell me why.
Bro, I can't like. It seems definitely in Chicago, definitely here.
No, I can say something.
Gotta fight for my honor.
Nah, but that's basically it. Pride is a big thing for these man.
Just kidding.
It's sad, of course. It's 100% sad.
I feel like it's so unnecessary.
But it's easy to say when you from the outside looking in. It is all you know. It's a different story.
Yeah.
Because bear in mind that some people go in a situation where this is their right and this is their wrong, and that's what's been shown to them, innit? But of course, it's not right. But man,
but even though
because there are things where we know are wrong now, yeah, or we've grown up and in your surrounding environment, it's acceptable. But if you met somebody from outside, they'll be like, "Whoa, you guys did that." Okay, whoa, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna mention those things, you know, they're things. So.
No, but I feel like even as we've grown up, you grow, you learn, and you hear other people's experiences, right? Like, you're able to see right and wrong from the outside. Like, them men who are doing these illicit stuff and gang members and whatnot, it's not that, in my opinion, it's not that they don't know the difference between right and wrong. They're just willingly choosing.
No, they know the difference between right and wrong.
You got a point there, cool, but even there
But it's just so they know.
Even if it's not.
But it's not all they know. That's what I'm saying, fam.
But that's the environment. You can change your environment.
We're in the 21st century, bruv. You are exposed to so much.
No, but
It's not just about what
doing
they're
music and
exposed to. It's the fact that, cool, for example, let's say I can live in an area now. I meet you guys live in an area, and you're like, oh, it's peaceful for you guys. You guys don't have to worry. It's like, okay, that's the weather's cool. I can know that, I don't have to do that. When I go back, Big Mac is still trying to bust my head, fam.
Exactly.
So
it's basically like most of these people that get
like you hear about guys who jump
up
off the roads, or some people even get saved and they jump off the roads. The ops don't go, oh bro, how you got baptized last week, you know? Oh, congrats, huh? You know?
That's the thing.
Yeah, hilarious.
But they still go on, boss gone. It's a shame, man. It's a big shame.
They've changed quality streets, you know.
No more quality anymore.
Even them, I can't believe you asked man for sweets. You were calling.
Fam, you know, in this house, do you know the only reason that we have this is like Christmas presents, isn't it? That they're giving out.
Them hampers and them things.
Yeah, they're giving them out. So
I'm with you.
Fam, I was doing work last night, and then my mum came down. Like, I was sitting where Junior said. My mum came down the stairs, like in the dark, innit? Yeah. And then
what was in the dark?
No, she was coming down the stairs.
She
was coming down the stairs, and then she was walking back up. Yeah. And then I just saw some golds wrappers in her hand. I said, wait, mom. You said that this is for somebody. Why are you doing this sweet? Why are you opening the sweet? But that comes home in the morning, yeah. He looks at the thing, you know, just like, your mother opened this in. I was just like,
cause you red. Figure me out. You got me red.
Bro. Man, we don't have this stuff in our house, man. You know our house is very green. No. Honestly, fam, my dad pulled me naked the other day, bro. I was shocked.
Alright, man. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. I don't even know what this nigga do. What this guy is trying to discuss.
I'm saying that, fam. We all need to stop doing all of this, man. We're going into 2021.
With chocolate in your mouth. Alright, cool, bro.
Oh my god.
Don't do as I do.
No.
But yeah, no, man. We'll leave it as that, man.
We'll wrap it up then.
We'll wrap it up then. But This guy's a waste, man. But yeah, man, with that being said, of course, it's your boy. It's your boys. It's your boys, Awon Boyz Podcast.
Tired?
No, bro.
He was like, darn that guy.
But, you know, keep engaging, keep listening, keep like, share, comment, subscribe. All of them listings there. Keep an eye on a Word For You blog. You posting on that? You posting on that?
Draw out. He gonna post now.
But even me, I've got an idea. We'll discuss it after though. What I want to post.
Why is this guy drawing me out? Like, can you end the recording?
But yeah, read the current blogs on there. A couple stuff from Email, a couple stuff from AK.
Couple stuff from other people.
And other people, soon to be juniors on there. Don't worry, I got notes. I'm a writer too, homie.
Right now we are on lockdown.
Not gonna recruit any extra.
But yeah, with that being said, it's been your Master of Law Junior.
Oh god.
This is the last week I'm gonna say it, but you know. Y'all know I got that certificate, man. Y'all know I got the ways.
I got a certificate.
No, I know yet. It's not coming.
Oh, cool.
But yeah.
Let's have a look at that. Yeah. Is it me? Him?
No, it's you, bro.
Just clarify.
Yeah, that just gives the order.
Just clarifying, obviously. You know, it's bachelor arts.
I never got that though. Why is like all your vocations like BA, like bachelor of arts?
It could be BSc, could
What was mine?
Yours
It's LLB. Yeah, it's LLB. What was yours? MSc?
Probably BSc. Oh, BN,
MSc is masters, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's a master.
Okay.
So MA, MSc, or could be MBA, or LLM.
Yeah.
Then obviously you go to the PhD, but it can be even yeah, but it's not your PhD. That one is doctorate. It's just a doctorate. But,
Yeah, sure for that.
I know, you know, honestly, I think I'll do it one day still. I just want the doctor bit. Bro.
Junior, dowry. You know that friend, yeah? That friend that goes blowing. Come in hell acting. See our friend of yours. That friend, he's not like me. He's crazy older.
He wants our parents to sit down and say, so now you go back to school.
Bro,
No, but I think so, man. Why not?
don't think.
Just say your goodbyes.
Yeah, it's your boy Akin.
And last but not least, of
Very,
course.
very sad Emmanuel right now. Very sad.
Oh, you can add MH or Masters or something.
You didn't just get me saying that I suffered with the So you're telling me to go back.
Yeah, man. That's it, bro. We out, bro.